If you're watching this video, chances are that you have some fond memories of a ThinkPad. Whether it's running Midtown Madness directly from a CD on your parents' work computer because you weren't allowed to install any games on it, or just getting some solid work done. Chances are that the ThinkPad was always up to the task. However, are these just rosy-eyed memories from the past, or does the ThinkPad still live up to its name in 2022, the 30th year of its inception? Let's find out. ThinkPad laptops have a very strong fan following, and certain models are favorite amongst ThinkPad loyalists. Here with me is a machine from 2007 and one such favorite, the Lenovo Thinkpad X61T. It is the last of the 4:3 ratio ThinkPad tablets. When launched, Lenovo described these X series notebooks as thinner than a deck of cards and lighter than half a gallon of milk. Reviewers agreed with these claims too, and a notebook review called it an extremely fast ultra-portable. Despite the relatively small form factor, it has all the features what made a ThinkPad, well, a ThinkPad. Superb build quality, easily accessible and user-replaceable memory as well as a hard disk drive, and a battery pack that can be easily switched. Most of these are not even an option today. It features a mid-tier Intel Core 2 Duo T7500, a 1.6 GHz dual-core, which on the tablet version is soldered onto the motherboard. However, the regular X60s came with a socket P which allowed processor upgrades. The left side has a USB 2.0 Type A port, along with a VGA output, Ethernet port, a SD card reader, and a PCMCIe slot for expansion. Finally, there is a full-size stylus for the Panabled Wacom-powered touchscreen. On the right is an infrared port, a Firewire port, two more USB-A 2.0 ports, and color-coded 3.5mm audio out and microphone in jacks. Next to that is a hard drive slot, followed by a 56K modem, an AC adapter port, and lastly, a Kensington lock port. All this in an ultra-portable. And we are not even done yet. My notebook came with a docking station that Lenovo calls the Ultra Base. It adds a CD and a DVD writer which can be swapped for any of the Ultra Bay accessories from Lenovo. 4 more USB-A 2.0 ports, a serial port, a parallel port, and ports replicating the 56K modem and Ethernet connections. Opening up the 12.1-inch modest 1024x768 resolution screen reveals ThinkPad's classic 7-row keyboard and a track point used to operate the cursor. The keyboard is probably one of the best keyboards to type on, even today. Not surprisingly, this notebook does not come with a trackpad, since given everything that Lenovo has managed to pack in such a small footprint, there is no space left for a half-decent sized trackpad. The display swivels on a single hinge and can be rotated to fold into tablet mode. The fingerprint reader is cleverly positioned on the screen so that it can be used in tablet mode as well. There are a few buttons for things like the escape key, rotation lock, a 5-button arrow D-pad, and a power button, all to be used in the tablet mode. This particular notebook comes with two 1GB DDR2 RAM modules, which as per the owner's manual can be upgraded to a total of 4 gigs, since the largest RAM stick that you could buy then was basically 2 GB. Today, one can upgrade it to a total of 8 gigs if you can find two 4 GB DDR2 laptop sticks. A 5400 RPM 120GB SATA hard disk handles the storage on this ultra portable. 5400 by 2008 laptop standards was normal, with desktops running at around 7200 RPM and some even at 10,000 RPM. It is going to be replaced by an SSD, so it doesn't really matter today. I'm going to be upgrading this machine to the max specs allowable, with 8 gigs of RAM and an SSD soon. It will also need a third-party BIOS upgrade to support maximum data transfer speeds. As per the sticker on the bottom case, it had Windows Vista pre-installed, but when I booted up the system, it had been upgraded to Windows 7. Digging in a little further, I found someone had installed a 32-bit version of Windows 7 in 2009, and this machine was last used in 2011. I would prefer to install a 64-bit version of Windows 7, which is period correct and would be able to use the 64-bit processor at its best. But for now, 32-bit is perfect since that's what I need to run the BIOS update utility. When new, these laptops costed about $3,000 when fully spec'd out, directly competing with Apple's MacBook Air. At the moment, my plan with this computer is to max out the RAM, install an SSD, repaste the processor, and maybe a Wi-Fi card upgrade. That, followed by a clean Windows 7 install, some replacement OEM stickers, and a new nub for the track point will make this machine factory fresh. If you liked the video, I'd appreciate a thumbs up, and be sure to subscribe for a follow-up when I perform all the upgrades I mentioned. Thank you for watching.